Peace, everyone. Peace to you. Hopefully, you are able to hear me. There is construction work that is going on at, don't want you to see my closet, at the house next door. But I really need to do this video now because this is really on my mind to do. And so the name of this video is entitled Taking Care of Yourself is a Full-Time Job. And I wanted to have this video because I personally have been going through some things, and I realized that taking care of myself is a full-time job because your mental is very important. You know, if you aren't mentally here, you aren't taking care of yourself, you aren't in the moment, and that's never okay when you aren't living in the moment and you are continuously living in what if, or I can't wait for this to happen, or when this happened then I'll be happy. Then that's a state of chaos and not a state of peace. So with me knowing that it's time for me to get back to realigning myself, because somewhere along the way I completely went off to the side, and my last few weeks have been very chaotic. Just within, everything within, it's just been a lot of noise going on, and feel like I can't concentrate. I don't know what to do. I'm crying like every other day, and I just feel like I'm going to fall completely apart. So I had to take steps, and I'm still taking these steps towards what I can do in order to make things better for me. Some of you may or may not know I've just had a baby. He's 8 months years old, and sometimes it could, with your timing in the daytime, and you have certain things that you want to accomplish, it could be very challenging. And I think those challenges started to become very overwhelming. I started to feel like I was a failure and I wasn't doing what I needed to do in order to be the greatest version of myself, and also be the greatest version of an example for my son to see as well. So I had to, I started to write out a schedule, and I'm still seeing if that's working for me, if that's going to work for me at all. Because I am kind of just like, I like to go with the flow type thing. I don't really like to put myself in a routine of, okay, at this time you have to do this, at this time you have to do that, because I feel like that's kind of where I fell off, where I was setting myself up for failure, because I know that babies are so unpredictable. You just never really know with them. I could put him down for a nap. That doesn't mean he's going to stay resting. So I have done that. I have done a schedule in order to see how that's going to work for me. And then also now, like today I got up, I made sure it's like I cannot put myself in that bad space anymore, because when I'm in that space, it is not good. It doesn't feel good for me. It's scary. It's a scary place to be in. So I woke up today, made sure I got my meditation in. I made sure I did my affirmation. I got my stretches in. It's very important to stretch the different ligaments and parts of the body, because sometimes we have stagnated energy in that area, and that stagnated energy is causing us frustration, anxiety, and everything else that we have going on in our lives. So I made sure I got the stretches in as well. And today I am feeling really, really great. Now, also, there was a writing competition that I was supposed to submit to, but I wasn't fully prepared. And so with me not being fully prepared, which is completely unacceptable, it was overwhelming for me. Again, they are working on the house next door, so excuse me if y'all, hopefully you're able to hear nice and clearly. yeah, it was very overwhelming for me to get it done. And so what I said I'm going to do now so that I'm not overwhelmed with things every day I'm going to work on something. Whether it be a play, a short story, a script, I'm going to work on something so that once I have once a competition or contest come up, all I need to do is pull it from my archives and send it off, and I'm not always in a constant state of like panicking, like, oh, I got to get this done by this date, I got to get this done by this date. I really, really feel like having a due date or deadline, I mean, it's in a word. I really feel like that exhausts the body and the mind. So my motto is stay ready so I don't have to get ready. And I just thought that this video was very beneficial to you all. Now that's just the aspect of that one thing, but also taking care of you as a full-time job. Now, as I said before, I'm a new mom, so sometimes taking care of myself can come like very, very, very last bottom at the barrel. But I have made an agreement with myself that I'm going to make sure that I'm in top-notch shape. One, because I am breastfeeding. So I'm supplying him with all of the nutrients that it is that he needs. So I need to make sure that my mental, my physical, and everything on the inside is right. So all day yesterday, all I did was drink elderberry tea. Elderberry tea helps boost the immune system. It is a herbal tea. If y'all look at my lips right now, it is like beautiful, not chapped or anything. I was a person who suffered from having chapped lips from time to time. But as you can see, they're not chapped at all. They're like so beautifully aligned. And that is important. So I said I'm going to make sure that now I'm always drinking elderberry tea. I'm putting nothing, like, I drink water, but I felt like I wasn't drinking enough. So water in our body constantly is what we need, especially if you are on the standard American diet. If you're on the standard American diet, you have to put water into your temple, because the standard American diet dries out the body. It makes your body dry. And if your body is dried out, your food cannot digest properly. This is why people walking around with bellies, big bellies, because they're dried out. They don't have any liquid fluids to help push the food through. So I said I'm going to make sure I stay on top of my water intake, definitely drinking my herbal teas. So I did elderberry, I did red raspberry, and sea moss all day yesterday, just up and down, making sure. And then look at my lips, like they're just so beautiful. And even I can start seeing changes in my skin and in my face. But I was drinking elderberry tea like over the weekend, but I'm just saying yesterday I drank it consistently, like throughout the day. Like I don't even know how many cups of raspberry tea that I had. But of course, when you drink it, you shouldn't drink it hot, just like room temperature. Yeah, so that is basically it. I just want to urge you to take care of yourself. Taking care of yourself is a full-time job. It is more important than your actual full-time 9-to-5 job. Because if you cannot take care of yourself, if you aren't taking care of yourself, you aren't able to go to work to make the residuals that it is that you need in order. If residual is the right word, I don't know. But you aren't able to get what it is that you need if you aren't taking care of yourself, and your health is the number one priority. So for me, with knowing now and coming to a realization and taking care of myself as a full-time job, I'm implementing a lot of different changes. I'm doing a 21-day fast, so to speak, or just a mental 21-day fast. I'm definitely going to be fasting from social media, and I'm going to record every day. Oh, sorry, y'all. You know, breastfeeders sometimes they just make them look a little low. Pull them up. I'm definitely, what I was saying, I'm going to definitely fast from social media, as well as just stay up to date on all of my writings and just everything that I'm doing, because all of this is a full-time job. My body, my mind, my soul, the things that I produce, as far as writings and things like that, all of that is a full-time job, and I need to nurture it and cultivate it, you know, and love on myself, and know that I am a powerful being no matter what it is that happens. And yeah, so I'm going to be documenting all of that I'm doing as well, and just documenting just everything. And although I'm saying it's a 21-day fast, this is just a new day, period. You know what I mean? So straight across the board, just documenting everything, and how I'm growing and becoming into this woman that I always knew that I was. So yeah, that is like basically everything that I have to say. That your body is a full-time job. You have to take care of your body and care for your body just like you care for your car, just like you care for your home, just like you care for all the necessities that you feel that you need to have. Your body is way more important, and you definitely want to care for it to the utmost, so that you aren't having to go to see someone else for them to tell you about what's wrong with you when you already know. So, full-time job. Focus on this. Focus on your body. Your body is your mind. You know, focus on your mind, and then everything else will start to flow accordingly. So far, since I have woke up and been very determined to do that, I've been having a great day. I've got things done. I've already started. I was able to write what I'm write on one of my projects that I'm working on already. I'm shooting this video because I know that this is going to help somebody. I always feel like whatever it is that I'm going through, this isn't my life, you know what I mean? This is here. I'm here to help. I'm here to be that inner voice for someone else who is dealing with the same thing. So I trust that this video is helpful to you and aligns perfectly well within yourself. So I will definitely be documenting everything, as I said before. And I even feel better just being able to do this video. I really had to get that out because it's important that we take care of our mind. All of this is our mind, you know. Your home is your mind. Everything is your mind, you know. So everything is you. Everything is reflecting you. So it's important to take care of you. You are everything. Everything. And once you start to take care of you, once you start to take care of your mind, everything that you want will flow harmonious to you. And I know that because I have done it, and I was there at one point. And then, you know, we have the ups and downs of life, you know what I mean? We have things that happen, and it takes us, knock us off our plateau sometimes, but it's okay. That's a part of the journey. So what we have to do is get up and dust ourselves off and get to moving again. And so that's where I am now. I trust that this video has truly been great and wonderful for you. All right, like, subscribe, and share. And I will see you all tomorrow when I document my journey. Peace, y'all.